Okay, so today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to do black and white with spot coloring on an image. There's several ways to do this, but this is a method that I find is generally easier for most images. So to begin with, I'm going to go ahead and copy the layer that this is on. So I'm going to hit Control J or Apple J if you're on a Mac, and that will copy the layer. You can see down here on our layers palette that we now have two layers. The top one is selected. Now to begin with, you've probably got your black arrow selected, that's default. So we're going to come down here and select the lasso tool. If your lasso tool doesn't look like this, you may just need to click this black arrow and choose lasso tool. A lot of times the magnetic lasso is defaulted on top, so just choose your lasso tool. And then you can come down here, and I want to leave the belts in color. So I'm going to begin by tracing around the belts. Now when you're doing this for an image, you really want to zoom in and be very precise. The more precise you are, the better your image is going to look. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to do a very rough outline. So you can see that I have marching ants around that belt right there, so that means that belt is selected. Now I want to add another belt, and I'm going to add this yellow belt over here. So to do that, you have to hold down Shift as you are drawing around this belt. That tells it that you want to add something else to the selection without just reselecting something different. So I would draw around this belt, and once I get back to my starting point, let off. And now you can see I have these two selected. So very simply, to do in spot coloring, I'm going to go to Select and click Inverse. So now you can see there are little marching ants around the entire image here. That means that everything is selected except for what I drew around. So now I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, and then I'm going to scroll down here to where it says Desaturate. And now it has desaturated everything that wasn't selected, and I'm going to hit Control D to deselect. So now you can see that we have our belts are in color, those two belts, and the rest of the image is in black and white. So that's how you do black and white and spot coloring in Photoshop.